A recent KSN16 investigation exposed flawed hiring practices by the Missouri State Public Defender's Office. Now, because of those flaws, a man who admitted he played a role in the rape and murder of his stepdaughter was hired by the Public Defender's Office, an action that has outraged state lawmakers and led to a change in the way that office hires felons. Here's Jeremiah Cook.
In 2016, David Spears was hired by the Missouri State Public Defender's Office in St. Louis County. That was just 1 year after he got out of prison for playing a role in the rape and murder of 9-year-old Rowan Ford. After initially confessing to raping and murdering Ford, Spears pleaded guilty to lesser charges of child endangerment and hindering prosecution. In 2020, after a brief hiatus, Spears was again hired at the West Plains Public Defender's Office, where he currently works. State Representative Lane Roberts says while he does believe in second chances, this case is a little different.
We're talking about a homicide of a 9-year-old girl, and the person who should have protected her not only was defended by the public defender's office, but now winds up being rewarded with a job. It is that relational element that makes this so offensive. It's just an atrocity on its face.
Following our investigation, Roberts wrote a letter signed by 15 other lawmakers demanding the commission that governs the Public Defender's Office fire David Spears and change its policy on hiring those convicted of a felony offense. Wednesday, part of that list was taken care of.
The policy we just passed would have prevented the hiring that of Mr. Spears. So we've already, if we were going back to 2014, this policy's already addressed that issue in part.
After very precise deliberations, commissioners changed the procedure to now require members of the commission, along with the director and general counsel, to sign off on hiring an individual who pled guilty or was found guilty of a felony.
It adds as a factor whether employment by MSPD of the individual would adversely impact representation of any current MSPD client.
For Roberts, the changes are a step in the right direction, but to fire Spears from his job would be another issue.
Somebody made the decision to hire him, and so there he is. Now, what do you do with him? The words just defy me. It's an outrage. I have yet to talk with anybody, even if they can't tell you why they're angry when they hear this. But it is what it is. It should never happen again, at the very least. What they do with him, I think, is a challenge that they're going to have to address.
Roberts says Spears has certain rights as an employee, and if those are violated, it could lead to a costly legal battle.